Hey guys, some of you guys asked for more Tamagotchi videos, so I decided I would make a color Tamagotchi collection video, maybe, where I just sit here and talk about Tamagotchis for a little bit, because I've got all my color versions sitting out on this desk. There's so many. They're just kind of hanging out. And some fakes and some really weird ones. They've been making color versions for actually many years in Japan, but here in the US we actually haven't got any until very recent, actually, because we're getting the Tamagotchi On, which is this, but in English, which is very exciting. I don't know if it'll focus because it's very shiny. But in the next coming month we're going to get these versions in English. So if you guys haven't been aware with color Tamagotchis, they've been coming out in Japan, but not here. And they're very fun, and I figured I'd just go through the different versions I have and show you a little bit about them, not talk too much about the programming because there's a lot of differences, and to be honest I'm not entirely sure about every single one, but I know fairly decent differences in what they do, and I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun to sit and talk about Tamagotchis for a little bit in the video. So I'm just going to go over most of the versions that I have, which is mostly all of them except for color variants of certain types, and I don't have some of the brand newest ones because they are expensive to keep up with, but there are so many cool things that are out. And I guess I'll start with the peas. This is the Tamagotchi Peas, and you can tell that they're the peas if they have the diamonds on them. They've gotten rather expensive over time, but I found some pretty good deals, and they're really cool. Also, all these little crochet things you see, I actually made these all for my Tamagotchis. Spent a lot of time crocheting. I learned how to make like a circle and then do the egg and then get better at it over time. Some of them are worse than others. Some of them are like startup ones, but I still have more to make, so that's that if you're wondering what's on them. They're actually really shiny and nice underneath them, if you can see it. I don't know if it'll focus because there's a lot of colors going on. I don't think it'll focus, but I think you get the point. There we go. So if I'm rambling or don't know what I'm saying sometimes, please bear with, as this is not scripted. I just figured I'd sit and talk about Tamagotchis. So for the peas, they're really cool. They come with this little, they're called, I believe, Deco Pierces. You might hear some of my dogs, by the way. One of my dogs is eating a treat right behind me. Pete is my Pomeranian. They come with these pierces. This is actually a custom one. It's a galaxy heart one, but they have them that go in here and they look like that, and there's multiple versions, and you put them in there, and when you put it in, it adds download content to it, kind of like an amiibo, but like a chip or like a Game Boy cartridge. So in this one, oh no, he's leaving. He's really mad. I haven't played him in a long time. He might escape me. I have a custom Sonic theme because the peas were, oh, he just left. Well, you just witnessed my Tamagotchi leave me because I didn't take care of it. Oh no. What a sad thing to be in this collection video. Sorry, I'm going to talk about Thomas for a while, but that's kind of sad. He just left me. So when they leave in some of the color versions, assuming I can get it to focus because they're so shiny, it's hard to get the camera to focus. They leave you a note saying that you didn't take good enough care of them, so you can kind of read it. Oh, that's the time. So he's mad at me. That's his you didn't care for me letter, but it's in Japanese, so I can't read it. But most of these can be patched to English with an IR phone, which is really exciting. So this one has gems on it. Please don't mind, I didn't do that. The eBay seller I actually got this from said, we won't not do the gems, so pick a color. So I had to pick red, and I haven't taken them off because it's too much work and they're sticky underneath it. So don't mind the gems, I didn't choose that. They just put them on there. But it connects to these via IR, and you can send patches for custom items, custom characters, backgrounds, and it's really cool. So I got a Sonic one, so I can actually have a Sonic Tamagotchi, which is really cool. You can also download the pierces that go on top, so that's really fun. And I'm going in no particular order because these did not come out first. Actually, it was the Tamagotchi Plus color that came out, but I'll slide those over in a second. So this Tamagotchi just left me. Sorry if you hear any alternative noises. There might be like an alarm going off right now. There's also this. This is a pocket designer, so you can design, I believe, rooms and maybe some items, and and send them over to this. So this is like official Tamagotchi. It's got actually a touchscreen on it, and it is in color, but I don't have batteries in it. It comes with like a little stylus. It's pretty cool. So a lot of time goes spent to talking about Tamagotchi Peas because they're like one of the most versatile Tamagotchis that exist, with customizations and this thing and downloads and pierces. It's really cool. I like those a whole bunch. So that's the Tamagotchi Peas. These are more pricey as they do so much and people want them. So I'm going to set them over here. Those came out definitely after these. I'm not entirely sure the exact order that things came out because I started collecting in a weird time when mixes were being made. But this is the Plus colors. So the Plus colors were actually the first colors to be made. I know that because, oops, don't worry, it's scratched up and used. I got this one very used. But these are really cool. They're like the first versions that were put in color with the backlight screen, even in Japan. And I got the strawberry, which I want to say is Ichigachi, but I could be wrong. They're really cute because when you press the C button, they come up close, sometimes. Or they do really cute animations. They're very fun. So if you guys are ever looking for a color Tamagotchi, this one's very simple and not too hard to learn in Japanese because it's just menu options and a few options. It's not too rough, so if you're ever like, they're in Japanese, I won't understand it. They're not too bad. They just have, all of them have icons on it. It'll focus, see like meter, food, bathroom, leaving, connection, medicine, toys, shower, diary, and then there's a notification meter. So they're not too hard to learn. I want to see if I can get her to come up close. There we go. The Plus colors are really cute because they have thick outlines and I love it. I love it, I love it. I haven't played with too many color versions lately, but I figured I would make a cool video. Oh, a video about how cool they are is what I meant to say. I don't know if this video is cool, so let me just retract that statement. So that's the Plus colors. We've gone over the P's. And there's also the 4U's. I actually didn't put a battery in one of these because these take AAA batteries, and that's a lot of batteries. But these are very similar to the Plus, more similar to the P's actually. They're pretty great. They have NFC connection to them, so no IR port, so you just put them close and they can connect to things via NFC. And there's cards for them that you can buy for downloadable content. And the coolest thing about the 4U is not only that you can collect the characters in a diary thing, you can have custom base plates. This is a clear one that I commissioned someone to make, and then this art was made by Mike the Brave, who is super great and does really good art, and he made them, and I love them. And then there's also official ones that are custom, like actually made by Bandai, so there's really cute ones. I just so happen to have two of the same ones on the same one, but on two different ones, but they come in different colors. So this one's like purple, this one's white. I have two white ones because I found a white one for only $10 once. Oh, here's the two white ones, but I made different cases and different faceplates, so they look cool. I made cases for this purple. This is a 4U Plus actually. There's two versions of this. There's a Plus and a regular one, but I didn't put batteries in them, so I'm sorry. But they have a few extra characters and extra content on them, and I like them a whole bunch. So far we've gone over the P's, which are over here. We've gone through the Plus colors, which are over here, and also the 4U and 4U Plus. Move this phone over there as well. Now, these aren't color versions, but I always lump them in with the color versions because they're the same size, because they're massive. These are the Tamagotchi Friends, which are like a more advanced English Tamagotchi, but in black and white. So they have a lot of features of like what a color one would be, except for they have a massive battery door. It's really, really annoying to see, and it's in black and white, and the pixels are just, I mean, it's okay. Sorry, you can hear chewing from my dog in the background. I'm so sorry. He's eating a pig ear over there. I gave him a treat right before this, which was a bad idea. So those are just black and white English Tamagotchis, so you can actually get these in English. They're kind of fun. They also bump together to connect. And then there's the ID, the IDL, and the station. So this is like a huge Tamagotchi, and it's got a bigger screen, and it's got a stand on it. And they connect to the ID and the IDL, and maybe a few other versions too, but I think that's it. Just the ID and the IDL, and I made this huge Tamagotchi case for it. Very pink. And I also love it. And I got this 15th anniversary IDL, but it's so color burnt and ruined. But I got it for $10 and it works. So here it is. This one also left me, which is bad. I had Makika, but she left me because I only put batteries in it to fix it up because it was super busted. So I cleaned it up, and then I got a back from actually someone in the Tamagotchi community. They had an extra one, so I bought it from them and I put it on here. So I have at least a functioning 15th anniversary IDL. At least the logo is good. The difference between an ID and an IDL is IDLs have this silver band around them and IDs don't. So I have two IDLs, two IDs. And these are more similar to maybe the plus colors. I did not go in a specific order, so this is not like release date order. I probably should have done that. But I didn't do that. I just figured it'd be fun to go through the collection and sit and talk about Tamagotchis. Because a few of you asked in the last one, a couple months ago, that I'd make some more Tamagotchi videos. So I figured it'd be fun to just chitty chat about Tamagotchis, even if it's kind of a long video. Obviously, if you're this far in, at least you like Tamagotchis. And then there's the mixes. Now, I do not know the original releases specifically exactly what they are, but I know that maybe I do. This is, I think, the Melody mix. I think this is the Spacey mix. And this is the... There's Melody, Spacey, and there's another one, and I cannot remember what it's called, but there's, I think, 3 versions, or they could be from the same version, but there's like, this is like the first run of mixes, and mixes are more advanced. I think I put a battery in this one. So this is the 20th anniversary mix. Sorry if you hear dog chewing noises, I hope that's not too annoying. It's a toddler, and it's dying because I just started it up, and they're always dying when they just start up. You just feed them, and they have generations and genes in them, which is really cool. So when this one grows up and he gets married, he's going to marry another Tamagotchi, and they're going to have a kid, and the kid is going to be a mix of the two. That's where the mix name comes in from, and it's really fun. You can get to like really far generations, like 20 plus, and have the craziest looking characters, and it has genetics and genes and pets and toys, and it's really, really cool, and they all connect to each other. There's my doggo barking. I hope he doesn't bark too much, but he might. And then there's the meats version. This is a Sanrio mix, by the way. There are Sanrio characters in it, which is my favorite. It has like Gudetama and Melodyland, I believe, and Pomeranian. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. My doggo might do a bark. And they just have really cool characters in it. Sanrio is super cute, so getting Sanrio genetics in these is awesome. I super, super love it. So that's most of the mixes. And then I also have the meats, which is the newest release. I have 6 of them, which is too many. But these also have genetics and genes in them, which is very cool. This one died because I set the time wrong, which was my bad. So he died. Because I woke up and he was really mad and died. These ones die. But I don't think I have batteries in any of them. These ones will be coming to America, not this one. This is a special Japanese version. There's also a pastel and a fantasy one coming out. They're really, really, really cool though, and these will be translated to English and be sold in like Targets and Best Buys and cool places around here in about a month, so I'm really excited for that. And I'm going to buy them, and they actually do connect to the Japanese ones if you want to get a Japanese special version, which is really fun. That one's dead, but the genetics are really cool and fun. And I also have this, which is a Tamagotchi. It's a pretty rare knockoff nowadays, but when they first came out they were like 15 bucks. But now they're more like $200, which is really, really crazy. I managed to snag this for $10. Pretty not, about last year when they were worth still about 150. So that was a really good deal, and it works, and it's really quality, but I don't have batteries in it, and there's a screen protector over it, so that's why it looks like that. But it's really nice shape, and I like it, and apparently they can connect, but I don't know how, and I don't think I'll be getting another one because they're so expensive. But it's a very cool knockoff. And there's also this, which is a these aren't Tamagotchis, by the way. These are kind of knockoffs or second, third part, like odd pets, I guess. So this is a Sumiko Garashi one, or just Sumiko is what I say, but I made a square case for it as well. It's really cute. The speaker is a Sumiko character face, and you just kind of play games and earn clothes and buy food and take care of them, but I don't have batteries in them, and it also has exchangeable faceplates. This comes off, which is awesome. So I love that. There's a new one coming out, or it's already out. It's red and it looks like a house, and I want it so bad. And there's also these, which are like another knockoff. They're called Toma Pets, I believe is what they're called. They're both dead, which is good for you guys because they make the most annoying sounds. They're actually USB chargeable, and they do connect, and they have like text messaging in them and like Flappy Bird. They're really extremely knockoff, but they're really cool. And I like them, even though they're very strange and make the worst noises. They're pretty cute, I guess. I don't know. So I think that's actually all the color versions that I have. So I'm sorry this video is so long and not very planned out when you can hear dog chewing in the background. That is my bad, but I figured it would be fun to go through some of these and just show you that cool featured Tamagotchis have been being made for like the last, I don't know, 20 years? No, 10 years. 5 years? 6 years? I mean, Tamagotchis have never stopped. So they've been coming out ever since 1997, just not all the times in the US. So this is like my color Tamagotchi collection so far. Sorry this isn't very, edited or crazy, but figured it'd be fun to talk about it. Sorry, there's art supplies back there because I just sometimes draw at this desk, but here they all are, and I'll just kind of hover over them for a little bit so you can kind of look at them. There's one beeping now. If you're interested in any color Tamagotchis and you have any questions, not these ones obviously, but if you're looking to buy one and you have a question, feel free to ask, and I would love to answer all the questions. If you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you the next time I make another Tamagotchi video, so I guess let me know if that's something you're interested in. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye!